Hey, well, my goal was to solve a problem. What you're looking at here is my current DAW, so my digital audio workstation area. It's a small desk, kind of cramped, one monitor only. Got a lot of just wires and headphones hanging around. The computer is sitting on the ground. My digital interface is just kind of haphazardly sitting on the edge of this desk, which is just basically too small. I also have this keyboard. This is the first really professional keyboard I bought. This is the Roland RD2000, a wonderful instrument. The reason I don't use it anymore is because when I gig, this thing, I think is 45 pounds, way too heavy, and it is a powerhouse of a piano, but since I bought the lighter Roland, I really haven't used it much, so it needs a home. So to solve both of these problems, I built this. It's a workstation that will eventually house the DAW and the computer that is needed for it and the RD2000 keyboard. Let's take a closer look. I made this basically out of 1x material and a few 2x material long boards like the one you see there with the brackets attached to it. So initially I thought I would slide the keyboard, but since it's so heavy, I decided instead to rest that keyboard on these brackets. It was kind of a shaky idea. I wasn't sure if it was going to work. I'll show you in a minute how that all was set up. But basically we're just looking at sheets of solid wood here on the side. And then here, this is where the digital interface is going to sit right there. You could also put some paperwork there, I guess. And then, of course, the two types of monitors. The two 22-inch monitors that will be used for the DAW, and of course the speakers or the monitors for listening to everything. This was key, though. Where are you going to put the keyboard? And again, there's two types of monitors, two types of keyboard. The keyboard I'm talking about here, of course, is the keyboard and mouse combination. So this whole thing slides out in order to accommodate that. I also decided, even though I probably won't use this feature a lot, but this thing rolls. So it is completely portable. If I need to move it somewhere, I can. Let's take a look at the back of this. So this shelf right here is where the eventual computer that runs the DAW will sit. And you'll notice I have a power strip run back here, which will plug everything I need to plug in rather conveniently, and hiding most of the wires. There's even some USB charging ports on this, and of course this is just plug in once and forget about the rest. So this is with everything put in. So as you can see on the top here, we have room for the two 22-inch monitors. One I don't have connected because I don't have the proper conversion, because we only have one HDMI in on the computer, so I need a converter to the other connector type. And of course the speaker monitors are up there. Just got a cable for the MIDI connection when I make it. This is the sliding keyboard, so I can bring this all the way out to here if I want to. Okay, or I can bring it maybe halfway, so I just expose the piano keys and still be able to edit. So you just have really easy access visually to all this. Or I can push this all the way in, of course, and have access to every powerhouse thing that the RD2000 does. As you can see here, it's quite capable, and it's its own workstation, actually. My computer fits right there, and it just so happens that when we built this, all the connections I would need are right there at my fingertips. There's the digital interface right there, and then real quick around back, there's the plug-in that plugs everything in. Now this hasn't been tucked away or cleaned up in any way yet, but there's how it looks in the back. But of course, as you can see, I can use cable ties to clean all that up and run them along the back and make it so that nothing is actually at the end touching the ground, which is my goal. And then the last step is just to wheel this into place. And I'll stop on this video for now, and then in a subsequent video, once I have all the audio connections made and the second monitor running, I can show you how all that works as well.